This is lesson 2, and my name is Osino, as I had said before. Today we shall be looking at 3 terms that we are going to oftenly interact with when we begin a practical session in the next lesson, lesson 3. And so today the terms that we are going to talk about here are the term key, note, and a chord. So out of the 3, we want to find out what is it so that we don't get confused when we begin the session, so that we may perhaps be talking of something that we have no understanding over. So gauging, or maybe prior having the knowledge of the terms that we're going to talk about today, will give us more light to help us conduct the practical sessions very easily. The first term here that we mentioned is the term key. A key, from general definition, we realize that a key is just a single button of the piano. That the very many buttons that you see there that we're going to play are what we call keys. The second term is a note. Note is the sound coming from a single key. If you just go there, press a single key, the sound it will produce in a piano is what we call a note. And then the last term here is called a chord. A simple definition of a chord is combination of notes, sounds given by more than one key. More than one note. Let's see from the write-up that I've just done here to help us elaborate more so that we don't forget. Okay, the first one being key, the second one is note, and then the third term is the chord. So the first one, the term key, simply mean a single button. The keys are those buttons of the piano, the keyboard that you're going to click or press as you practice or as you play the music. The second one here is the note. Note is a sound of actually sound from a single button, sound from a single button. So that is, if you click on a single button, the sound it produces is what we call a note. We are going to see there when we get into the practical. There's some nice lesson that we're going to learn there, and we are going to understand these things. The third and the last term that we're learning about here today is chord. Chord is now a combination of these notes that we were talking about here. If you visit the last the previous session that we had on the schematics, that is the lesson 1. That the link is in the description below. We talked of solfa. We talked of solfa notes. So we have the characters like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you combine one key, several keys, or maybe 2 or 3, the sound they will produce in our combination of the keys or notes, we'll call it now a chord. So we'll be having, maybe you combine mi, you combine so, and you combine do, and then you press them together. The resultant sound there is what we call a chord. Yeah, I think that is so clear, and it will help us understand when we get into the practical aspect of it, so that you don't forget. Thank you so much for being patient in this lesson. It was a short one and very important, because having understood the terms, it will help us know what we are talking about. When we mention a term in the practical session, it will be very easy for us to comprehend things very fast, so that we can understand and begin the training very easily. Perhaps you may have followed the first lesson and you're here the second lesson, but you still have not subscribed to this channel. I want to beseech you to just click the subscription button, to like, comment, and then that's the support that I just require from you, as I continually provide these guides for the same, and all together we benefit out of the same. And let's meet in the next lesson, where we shall be having our first interaction with piano. Perhaps you have ever seen a piano or seated on it, but you've not understood. We are just going to marvel at it and see how we shall handle the piano in our first lesson. Welcome, and feel motivated, be positive, and God will help you as well as you endeavor to know the piano. Thank you.